What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. I apologize I didn't get this out sooner. I just been real busy, and we have a ton of boxing. Without further ado, Amir Khan versus Devon Alexander prediction. Great fight. I think this is a 50-50 fight. I am picking Amir Khan to win this. I want to say by some type of decision, and it could even be a controversial decision where it depends on what you like, and like a majority decision or split decision. I think it's that type of fight. Both fighters are good. Both fighters are roughly in the same league in terms of they're both off of a loss in recent memory on the comeback trail. Devon Alexander against Jesus Soto Caras, and then Amir Khan fought Carlos Molina, Julio Diaz, and then Luis Colazo most recently. So this is a really even match. Now, the reason I like Amir Khan in this fight is I just think he's probably a bit stronger, like physically. He's probably a little bit faster. Now, Devon Alexander is definitely a live dog in my opinion, but I think Amir Khan's speed and kind of his newfound style is real flashy, and he knows when to clinch a bit more with Virgil Hunter, and it's hard to score rounds and beat him in that. So I really see this fight kind of being a fight that's fought in halves, where Amir Khan starts off real strong, and as the fight progresses, then Devon Alexander might be in a situation where he's down on the scorecards, and then he turns it up, and then really tries to walk Khan down, or bring the fight down. I don't really see either fighter stopping each other. I would be impressed if either one of them get a stoppage. I don't see that. I can see knockdowns, but I don't see an actual knockout or TKO. I don't see either one of them getting stopped. Devon Alexander showed a beard against Sean Porter, who we know has that rugged, relentless, like power. You know what I mean? That football style, like real rough and physical. And he didn't get knocked out in that fight. He's been in there with guys like Randall Bailey. So I think Devon Alexander has a stronger beard than a lot of people give him credit for. He also been in there with Maidana. So he's been in there with punchers. Lucas Matisse, when Lucas Matisse was just coming over to the States. Now, I thought he lost the Lucas Matisse fight, but nonetheless, he was in there with the big puncher. And then Amir Khan looks better at this weight. Like, it looks like he's has to do less to make this weight. We all knew he had a big frame, so it looks like he's comfortably fitting into welterweight and kind of filling out. So I think he'll be pretty solid. Plus, Devon Alexander, he has some snap on his punches, like respectable, but it's not vicious. Like, he's able to get guys out of there like Lee Purdy, but I just don't know if that'll be enough to get someone like Amir Khan out. Some people say, "Oh, Amir Khan has a glass chin," but you gotta put it in perspective. The people he did get stopped by were known punchers, Bradis Prescott included, Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? And then if you go back to what has given Amir Khan problems, I don't really see that unless Devon Alexander shows me something a little bit different. So you look at Khan versus Lamont Peterson, and I had Khan winning that fight, I believe, but why Peterson had success was Peterson made it really rugged, and he made it a dog fight. He never let Khan breathe, and Khan's not really strong on the inside. He's better at range, better with that movement, and now he's worked in the clinching into that, courtesy of Virgil Hunter. But I don't really see Devon Alexander fighting how Lamont Peterson did, with that kind of stalkerish style and staying on top, similar to what Ishe Smith did yesterday versus Edislandi Lara. I don't really see Devon Alexander having that style, and if he tries to implement it, I don't know that he could be successful at that. Like, I don't know if he has. I don't know. I just don't think that's his fight, personally. As far as Danny Garcia, another person that beat Amir Khan, he's a good counterpuncher, and he has one of the nastiest left hooks in the game, if not the nastiest left hook in the game. And he caught Khan, but Khan looked good prior to that. And Danny Garcia, I would say he has more power at 140 per, you know what I mean, per division or whatever, than Devon Alexander has at 47. So really, I don't see either fighter getting stopped. Devon Alexander, he didn't stop Porter, he didn't stop Jesus Soto Caras, and he stopped Lee Purdy, but that wasn't a world beater to me. So I don't know. I don't really see a stoppage, to be honest. But I just see Amir Khan winning on points. Could even be controversial, and there might even be a knockdown. I just feel like Devon Alexander is going to have to come from behind, and then he has heart. They both have heart. That's another thing I like about this fight. They both have heart, and I just see Devon Alexander being down a bit and showing heart and trying to make it this fight and coming on, and then Amir Khan looking a little bit lesser in the second half, but doing enough to win this particular fight. That's pretty much how I see it. I think it'll be a good fight, kind of a chess match. There's a lot on the line for the winner. They're putting him in the ranks and the talks of maybe fighting Floyd Mayweather, so that's big news for the winner. So I think they're both motivated. They both look like they're in good shape. This was a fight that was already supposed to happen, so I think they're both going to come in really focused. And another thing that I've noticed with Amir Khan is historically he does good with southpaws. Devon Alexander is a southpaw, and in the heart department, I would have to give an edge to Khan because although people say he has a glass chin and he's been knocked out or knocked down or whatever, he gets back up like a man and he tries. He tries to weather the storm, whether his legs don't cooperate or whatever. He at least tries. You know what I'm saying? He has the fighter spirit. I will give him that. And then Devon Alexander, another reason I have to pick against him is when fighters show me a glimpse of a personality trait they may have that I don't like, then it's hard for me to move past that and forget about that. What I'm talking about is Devon Alexander versus Timothy Bradley. Timothy Bradley is not like Gennady Golovkin or whatever. Like he's just punishing you with power and shit like that. And Devon Alexander practically gave up and quit in that fight. Now, I haven't really seen this since then that I can remember, but I don't like seeing that. So when I did see it, it still sticks with me. You know what I mean? People don't forget, and I remember that. So I have to give the edge to Khan in the heart department because if the going gets tough, I've seen Devon Alexander kind of mentally break. I don't really recall a time where Khan mentally broke. I can think of times where he got physically broke and couldn't continue. You know what I mean? Bradis Prescott, Danny Garcia fights and shit. But I can't think of a time where Khan mentally broke where he didn't want to keep fighting. Even in the Maidana fight, Khan was getting rocked, and I think he was like banging his gloves together. He wanted to fight, and that's what I like. That's what makes Khan fights exciting, is because people say he has a suspect chin, but he comes to fight and he has the heart. So he's gonna go out on his shield if he is gonna go out. I just don't see Devon Alexander. He's a good fighter. I don't know. It'll be good. Like I said, I see Khan winning. I think the boxing gods want Khan to win. You know what I'm saying? Because the Khan Mayweather fight is more marketable if the Pacquiao fight doesn't get made for whatever reason. So if it's close on the scorecards, I think they'll give it to Khan either anyway because he's a bigger star. So I'm going with Khan by decision. It could be controversial, some type of decision. I think it'll be a good fight, and we'll see what happens. But people are saying Devon Alexander get knocked out. I would be shocked if Khan knocks Devon Alexander out. Just I really can't picture that. If you remember the Luis Collazo fight, some people got mad when I made my post-fight video, but fuck them. In the Collazo fight, he was literally had a horrible game plan, and he was walking up to Khan with his hands down. He was getting blistered and peppered with shots, but I think Khan's power gets overrated. I think you're not going to disrespect him, but he doesn't have that type of power. Like, you know what I mean? That Maidana, like, I've never seen a fighter go up to Maidana, other than Floyd Mayweather. But I've never seen just an average fighter walk up to Keith Thurman or walk up to a Maidana with their hands down, like baiting them and then just eating the shots flush, like and not being phased with it. And Luis Collazo was doing that. So I really don't see Khan stopping him. One thing I will give Khan credit for though, Khan is an underrated body puncher. So I think that could create a knockdown for him. He's a great body puncher, and I don't know what it is where people don't give him credit for it, but he has those long arms, so he gets that right trajectory, and he like pulls back, and he's accurate with it. So that body work might even drop Devon Alexander. So I'm looking forward to a good fight. Sorry it took so long to get the prediction out. Let me know what you guys think. Khan versus Devon Alexander. Who you picking to win? What do you want to see next from either of the fighters? How does it end? Drop your comments below. Let me know your predictions, or forever hold your peace. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.